Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday, January 18th. It is 11:11. It is now 11:12 a.m. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I'm here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. What? Yep. Hair and makeup, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Right. Thank you. He's so good. My makeup boy. Anyway, I haven't even, oh my goodness, I'm so having fun right now. That's what it is. I'm having fun. Let me make this privacy go public, and let me do one more little quick bit of, so if you're watching the show right now, thank you, Mom. And if you are watching it later, thank you, Sister Lisa and Sister Katie. And if you're watching it on YouTube, thank you, William D. And if you love the show, even this much, please share it. Go back and share other shows. They're really fun. And I really think that once we start the podcast, which really needs to happen, it's going to get more interesting and more fun. And we are public, and you can share and share alike. And now I can read this. There are 5 of you here. Hi 5. Hi Patty. Hi William. Hi Bonnie. Bonnie Barker, Mama Grace. Bonnie Barker, Mama Grace. I'm trying to get the brightness. That's okay. Okay. So it is Tuesday morning. I was about to bake, but everything's so clean. I thought maybe we just won't eat today. No. we'll make smoothies. I already have my smoothie getting ready. And hi, April Bruce. Good morning. It is a pretty morning. The sun is really trying hard to come out. I'm watching. I haven't had anything to drink yet, so excuse thee. And I'm going to, thank you. I need to clean my glasses. But it is definitely, high five. What up, girl? It is Tuesday morning. Tonight, Andy Rader. Tomorrow morning, maybe something. Maybe not. Maybe we'll go for a walk. Yeah. Well, I drank water early this morning at like 7. I drink a whole, very slow, small sips. Sip, 90 sips in a glass, in a 16-ounce glass is what I do every morning. And then I drink my tea later, which is what I'm about to do now. And even more importantly, what I'm about to do now, ladies and gentlemen, Patti Lowman in the house. Patti Lowman, she's no mouse. Patti Lowman, I love her so. Patti Lowman, come on, let's go. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
What's shaking?
Well, not me too much. I'm running around like a chicken already.
A foo-foo coffee latte? Oh, that's fun. I'm drinking tea. Detox tea. Oh,
Regular coffee.
I almost was gonna, I grabbed that cup, I have that same type of cup, not the same words, but it has a chip in it. So.
Uh-oh, this is my cup from a couple years ago. My birthday friend, my friend says, gave me this as a BFF.
It's great.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, here. Okay.
So you were driving today.
Yeah, I had to go get a blood test, make sure everything's whatever they're doing, screwing up my thyroid some more. So,
Do you take thyroid medicine?
Yes.
What do you take?
Do
you take levothyroxine or Synthroid?
Yes. No, levothyroxine, and they've been screwing around with the dosage now for over a year almost. So
we should have a thyroid show sometime. We could have it start of it right now. What level do you take? What number?
0.75. They went from 100, which I had taken for a couple years. Then I went down to 0.25. Then I went to 0.75. And my ear, nose, and throat man said I should be off of it completely. But my general doctor said, no way, you're just dumping, going off of it. You got to slowly work your way down. But all she's doing is putting me up and down and up and down, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Why are they taking you off of it?
He thinks that if I'm off of it, it might kickstart my thyroid.
How long have you been on it?
Many years. Yeah, I read that it's not going to kickstart. So we're trying to find the proper dosage.
Yeah, once you've been on it for a while, it pretty much burns out your thyroid.
Yeah, wow.
And it's good that you're on it because it prevents a lot of other challenges that come up. Diabetes, for instance.
Yeah. Well, they had me tested for that, and I'm absolutely fine. So
but if you were to go off your thyroid, it could change. It really helps with metabolizing your sugar.
Yeah. And well, I don't, other than what's in food as you get it and stuff, I don't add sugar to anything. I use honey. So if I need to sweeten my tea or something just at night.
Well, sugar's sugar, it still metabolizes the same, but it's not.
I don't add teaspoons of processed sugar. That's what I was trying to say.
But sugar in honey is the same grams that sugar is.
But I thought it was more natural.
Well, sugar's natural.
Not the way they process it.
But it's natural. I mean, it's a natural, it's a plant, but it's, yeah, some people use stevia. If you can handle the taste of stevia, that's good. I just don't like that cloyingly sweet. April uses stevia.
Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't stand sweet. I just like a little bit just to, because chamomile is great, but it doesn't really have any flavor.
It's soothing with honey. Chamomile and honey is a nice combination.
It is, because it soothes my stomach at night and stuff like that, and
yeah, for sure.
Anyway, so yeah, we should, so I'm in process. I'm a work in process, as always,
We all are.
I've been a work in process my whole
That's good.
life.
If people thought they were done, why would they be here?
I don't know.
The reason to be here if you think you're done. I have everything right. This is right. This is tight. This is tight. This is tight. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have a perfect life, God bless you. But I don't believe anybody that says they have a perfect life. You dig a little bit deeper, and then you find all the crap that's going on in their life. I've had a couple girlfriends like that everything in their life is perfect. And then when you really start to talk to them, not just, how are you? Oh, great. You sit down, you have a cup of coffee, cup of tea, have a glass of wine, couple glasses of wine.
Then it starts to come out.
Comes out, right? Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's not so perfect after all, so stop giving me advice.
There's a movie that Grace and I just watched. It's on, here, I'm going to look it up now because I really enjoyed it. We watched one last night too with Joaquin Phoenix.
Did you figure out the name of that? Because I watched most of his movies.
Something like, I'll look it up right now.
Okay.
He was outstanding. He's outstanding.
Oh, if it's Joaquin, yeah, he's a very, very good actor. Very good actor. And yes,
Um,
yesterday I watched the game shows with Betty White. She's so funny in
she
the
was really
morning.
funny. It's
And
called Don't. It's from 2018. It's called Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot.
oh, I haven't seen that one. Okay.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Okay.
It's
Well, from
Jonah
the
Hill is
title, it
also in
sounds
it.
like something revengeful. Okay.
Jonah Hill is in it, and Jonah Hill is probably, I think it's one of the best roles I've ever seen him in. It's a serious role, which is it's
Okay.
makes me think makes me believe he will do really well as Jerry Garcia. The other one we
Gary
watched,
Garcia's in it?
no, Jerry
Oh,
Garcia is dead,
I
but
know.
Jonah Hill, but he's here. He's always here. Jonah Hill is going to play Jerry Garcia in
Oh,
the movie.
okay.
Ben Stiller,
Oh, yeah.
newest film, new movie is called, it's not there. Ben Stiller, new movie 2020.
Yes, William, it's good to be positive. As a matter of fact, back in the 80s, when I started my construction company, when there were no women in business, I based the name of my company on Clement Stone's positive mental attitude. So that was a very interesting time. And positivity, I try to stay positive as best I can forever. I'm never going to be a downer. I can't stand it. And I don't like to be around depressive people. So,
The Meyerowitz stories is really good, but that's not it. I love the Meyerowitz
oh,
stories.
I don't know what
Where
that's about. I
was it on?
haven't
Maybe
seen
it's
that
on
one.
Amazon. Did we watch it on Amazon, Mama? Something with the name. Is it?
Well, I started watching, I'm a Yellowstone girl, right? Okay. So I started watching 1883, and that's on Paramount Plus, but they have the first 2 or 3 episodes are on regular Paramount. So you could like watch the beginning of it and then get hooked, and then you go to Paramount Plus. So it is
That's another. That's like an HBO Max. Paramount Plus is another one.
yeah. And so I got a 3-month free trial for Paramount
Oh,
Plus. So I signed up, but I have to watch it on my computer. So but that's okay.
that's
I don't
okay.
care. My
It's
daughter has
called.
Paramount Plus, so I'll go there, and when I'm there, I'll watch it. But
Do you watch? Do you have
1883,
Amazon Prime?
no, I don't have Amazon
Okay,
Prime. Yeah.
because that's what I think. This movie that is really, I liked it a lot. It's called Brad's Status.
Brad Status. Okay.
Hello, Michael Bartoloni. Michael
Okay. Well,
Bartoloni.
1883 is for the Western people again. It's how they started out before Yellowstone. It's the Duntons, but it's when they came from the east and made their way to their valley, you
As
know.
they killed the natives along the way. Yeah. Mhm.
That bad guys, crooks, everybody. No, they didn't kill the natives. The natives,
Oh, yes, they did. The indigenous, they sure did. They did.
well, everybody settling the West did, yeah, and the soldiers, yeah, that was, yeah. I mean, to conquer anything, I mean, look at the Romans and the Greeks and everybody, they kill and enslave everybody. So,
That wasn't that long ago in this country, though. What movie? The
no.
first one, April. The second one is Brad's Status, and the one before that was Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot.
Right, okay. Huh.
And we watched this Betty White show last night from 19, what was that, Grace? 1955. And there's about 40 of them. It was
And
cute.
what was that show she was on in the 50s?
Kind of we only watched the one. It was a romantic comedy. It was
Because
cute.
she did have like her own little show for a while too.
That could be what this is,
The
but
Betty White show.
I don't remember what it was called. My First Valentine? I don't know that. What's My First Valentine? Lillian was born on Valentine, so that's my one and only Valentine.
Who?
Oh, with Betty White, my first Valentine. That could be what
Oh,
it was. It was about 1:30 this morning when we decided to watch. Want to watch a little Betty White? Let's watch a little Betty White. Because we
well,
had to watch Amy. We watched Amy. Isn't she just remarkable? Are you guys watching Amy on Jeopardy? Oh,
no, I didn't watch that
1.1 million and counting.
of viewers.
No, money she's made on Jeopardy.
Oh, that Amy. Okay. Yes, I did watch it. Yes, I watched Jeopardy.
I was
Yes,
a little yesterday it was a little like, come on, Amy, what's going on? You're tired. Come on, girl.
I think she's getting tired. So
They do
somebody,
5 shows a day.
yeah, that's
They
what
do
they do on
25 shows in 1 week.
well, they do 2 or 3 on Family Feud and some of the other game shows. They did the same thing with Wheel of Fortune when my sister and I were in the audience in Chicago when they came to Rosemont.
How many
So
did you watch?
2, we
Oh,
did 2. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. Yeah. We didn't get picked as contestants. We tried out, but we didn't get picked. So,
how did they try it? What was the audition?
well, you have to go, you sign up, you at this time you go online and you signed up and then you got your invitation to go to Rosemont, and then you stand in a long line to get in, you stand in a long line to get to the show, and then it's just kind of randomly, I think. I don't, because we didn't fill out anything extra, just go and stand there and wait, see if you get called, and then you didn't get called, and then we didn't even get put in the front rows. We got put like in the middle towards the back, but we had a great time. We took our pictures with the Vanna White stand-up cutouts that are life size. So we got our pictures with Vanna White.
Fun.
Yeah, yeah. One of my phones that I can't get pictures off
Right.
of.
I have a photo of the Pope like that.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
that store on Michigan Avenue that's near the Art Institute? It's a
yeah,
Catholic store.
yeah.
They have a cutout of the Pope.
Oh God, that's
And
so
so I'm
funny.
like,
Yeah,
with the Pope. And
that's what
it
we.
looks really real.
It
People
does.
are like, oh
Yeah,
my God, you were that
yeah,
close to the Pope. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah.
They wanted to know if we got her audition or her autograph. I said, "Are you kidding?"
Say hello to the horses for us.
Oh, who's leaving?
I did a gig once in San Francisco at the Palace of Fine Arts, and what Wheel of Fortune was there on the back side. Like they had already set up, and we were using the stage that night.
Okay, okay.
And we were back, like a bunch of crazy musicians all doing whatever we do, during the break. And we were spinning the wheel, and then I stood next to the letters. That was before they touched them. It was when they were still flipping
They
them.
had to be flipped.
Right.
Yeah,
And a friend of mine the other day messaged, she goes, I just found a photo of you pretending to be Vanna White. And you got to send that to me because, I didn't.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some photos people have taken that I didn't even know were they had photos, and they were kind of cool, But
Of
anyway,
you, you mean?
of what?
Of you, you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. People take pictures and then all of a sudden I get pictures in the mail. My cousin in Florida is good for that. She prints them out and sends them to us, and it's like, oh my gosh, when did you take that picture and stuff, but
Yeah, that's fun. I've had people take a lot of photos of me, and I met, and then they posted. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah. Well, when we went to Italy and we came back, I had over 700 pictures on my phone, and I got them all printed out, and then we had a get together, and we went through all of them. And my sister took I don't know how many, and she made 2 books. You know how you make those photo books, souvenir
sure.
books. Yeah, she made one of Italy or Sicily itself that we
Oh,
did all this, and then she made a separate one of Villalonga, which is the town where my grandparents are from. And so, and I found out September is the festival in Villalonga. So I'm gonna try to make the trip around that festival time. So I'm trying to get to Italy, Sicily
Yeah,
this
I would like to be there. I would love to be there for my
year.
birthday this year.
Yeah. Oh, that's October. When in October? I forgot.
24th.
Oh, well, then you'd have to stay a whole month.
Darn. That
Yeah,
would be awful.
shucks. Well, I sent a message to my friend Misia, who lives in not in Sicily, but in on a beautiful lake in Italy, and she's got tons of friends. And I asked her, I said, I'm looking to rent a house with 3 or 4 bedrooms for at least 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm waiting to hear back from her because she has lots of contacts and lots of tour guides that she knows, you know. So our plan was to fly over there through, we're going to land in Catania. We're not going through Palermo. I would never fly to Palermo again if I could avoid it. And then find a place either in Catania or Taormina, and then rent a car and go all over. And,
All right. Well, maybe
yeah.
we'll meet you over there.
Yeah. And then I've got well, the girls from Boston, they're not coming for the full time. So I've got a couple people that want to come for a week here or 2 weeks there. And we're, you know, we said, yeah, that's why we're getting 3 or 4 bedrooms, you know. So anybody wants to come, you got a place to stay when we get it. Ciao.
Bella.
Speaking of ciao.
What's on your chow list?
Yeah, we have the same idea. Speaking of chow, well, we're not going to bake today, but I'm going to give you all the information so we can bake next week.
Okay.
Okay. What I'm going to bake is kind of a kick-ass cornbread. Okay. Kick-ass cornbread. I'll tell you the story about the cornbread first. So the taster was making cornbread and he decided to experiment sometime a while ago. And so he liked it. So he'd go back to Trader Joe's, excuse me, we should get some kind of promotion from Trader Joe's. But anyway, so they see him buying like 6 boxes of cornbread mix at a time. And then he buys all this other stuff. And they're saying, what do you do with all the other stuff? And he gave them his recipe for how to make cornbread. He said, try this to the checkout girl. So the checkout girl tries it, makes it, brings it to work. Everybody loved it. So everybody at Trader Joe's started making this cornbread. So every time he went to the store, there was no cornbread mix because everybody else would buy it.
Good thing there's a lot of Trader Joe's around.
Yeah, well, he goes to this manager and he says, how come there's never any cornbread mix here anymore? And the manager says, because we're making Trader Joe's cornbread. And the taster goes, what? What do you mean Trader Joe's cornbread? That's my recipe. I gave that to your checkout girl. And now you've taken it and called it Trader Joe's cornbread mix or, you know, recipe. And the guy's laughing. So from that point on, he'd save him a case of the cornbread when it came in so that every time he went there, he had his cornbread supply. So it was a funny story. And he's done that a couple times. He's given out his little tricks and then, oh yeah.
To the taster.
And then people steal his recipe. So,
we lost you.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do this morning. So
I love to reinvent my cornbread.
Yeah,
I probably will make some this afternoon. You inspired.
Okay, good. Well, this is what we start with: Trader Joe's cornbread mix.
Oh, you do the mix. Okay, not real.
He
okay.
starts with the mix because he's doesn't want to start scratch with everything. Okay, and then but he doesn't follow this recipe completely. What he does is instead of vegetable oil, he likes to use the corn oil. He said cornbread corn oil. So he uses corn oil. Okay. And then 1 egg. So you got your 1 egg. And then it says to go ahead and instead of milk, half and half, because it makes it a little richer and moist rather than, because cornbread's a dry bread, and this gives it some nice texture to it. Very nice texture. So those are the deviations to the recipe right off the bat. So instead of following their recipe, you use the vegetable oil and half. And then what he adds, I'll write this all out for next week.
Okay.
He uses Trader Joe's corn. Does this come out the right way?
That's fun stuff. I've put that on my cornbread before. Yeah, that's good. Hi, Rob.
How are you? Hi, Carol. This is Trader Joe's corn chili salsa.
Relish.
Tomato less. It's tomato. No tomatoes. Tomatoes. Potatoes. Anyway,
wasn't that a nice story last night?
It was a cute story. I'd like to find out who sent you the book.
I think it's Lee. I have a feeling Lee sends me.
Oh yeah, he's a character.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, he's a character. I get some
Don't
funny
work too
stuff.
hard, crazy.
I get funny stuff from him. Anyway, I hope you're feeling better, Lee, if you're watching. This is the stuff. Okay, half a jar. And this is a 13.7 ounce tomato less. Okay. Then he adds Trader Joe's. Instead of just taking them out of the jar, because in the jar you can see.
Can you do me a favor and stay straight on, because your mic doesn't pick you up when we understand what you're saying, but
okay. Well, I'm getting a mic today, so that's on my list. I have to go back out and pick up my new glasses and a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, see how they're larger slices. So what you do then before he takes a half, what did he tell me? How much is it? Oh, a quarter cup of jalapeno peppers, but you cut them up smaller. So you're going to chop them so that they're not fine, but just like maybe in in fourths. And then he adds that. He uses the Pam spray, and he uses small loaf pans. Cute. You can do, this recipe makes 4 little individual loaves.
Beautiful.
Okay. So you can make it in one big loaf if you want, but the little loaves are really nice because when they come out and after they cool, each one gets wrapped in cellophane, saran wrap, and they stay fresh. So then what you do is the box says if you have it in a large pan, you're going to heat the oven to 350, and they say bake 35 to 40 minutes. But in the little pans, you want to check them about 25 minutes, then they should be done. And that's what that is. And then you bake them, and they come out. And this is one that I've cut in half. The other half has been eaten. Not by me.
Too bad.
Yeah, I know. All right, hold on. I just want to cut this in half so I can show you something.
I use, instead of half and half, I use Greek yogurt sometimes. And sometimes I don't do any dairy at all. But I love to put corn in and red peppers. And
okay, I'm going to cut this in half the long way.
I think that's what I'm going to make today.
Okay.
I have this song in my head. My friend Harold just sent it to me that I'm going to learn today.
Okay.
Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. The crowd's going wild. Beautiful, Patty. Wow, wow, wow. Nice one, Taster.
That is cornbread with a kick.
That is cornbread.
We'll make that next week because I don't have time to bake today. I got a full agenda. I've got to do certain errands, and then I have to help my grandson finish a project that he did not work on all weekend. So he's in big trouble.
Hi, Naomi.
Big trouble. High school trouble. That means no game played for him.
High school trouble?
Well, tonight he's registering for high school. I can't believe he's going to be a freshman next year. I mean, I just, remember these kids in second and third grade, and all of a sudden now I've got a sixth grader, an eighth grader, and a fourth grader. Next year, Megan will be still at the elementary school, and Macy will be in the junior high, and Ian will be in high school.
Is it eighth grade or ninth grade high school?
High school starts in ninth grade.
Some schools, like at this school, well, at LMC now, they're all together. The whole junior high into high school all together.
No. There's a separate elementary school for preschool.
Oh, there is a separate elementary, but junior high and high school are together.
Okay, no, here we have a junior high is sixth grade through eighth grade, and then high school.
Are they private schools?
No, they're public schools. They used to go to private school, but when you can't afford a mortgage payment every month plus a mortgage payment for tuition for 3 kids, we did that for my daughter did that for 4 years.
My parents had 3 kids in college, and that was the year I decided I wanted to go to private school.
Wow.
And you know what? They said, you got it. Wherever you want to go.
I know. Well, that's the one thing nowadays, well, when I I went to private school for 12 years. That was a lot. My father believed, my mother believed, my dad didn't go to church but once a year maybe, but my mom was the Catholic, raised us Roman Catholic, and 12 years of parochial school for me. And I wanted to continue on to go to the school that was associated with the girls' high school, the college. And of course it was the era where, oh no, we got to save our money, and your brother has to go to college, and blah, blah, blah. And so my brother could barely make it out of high school, so that's the way, and that's the brother I lost. But so I started, after I got married, I started going to night school, and, and then when I got divorced, I went to even more night school. So you do what you got to do. But you're very lucky if your parents can afford to send you to all the schools you want. And
well, it was one school, Lake Michigan Catholic. It's the school that my father went to. So all my cousins were there, so we were together every day, and even on Saturdays and Sundays.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
We're a family.
That's wonderful to grow up that way. And that's how we grew up. I mean, we were very close with, my mother was one of 11, 13, and we were all very close, except we lived in Chicago. So, and a lot of my Michigan cousins like, oh, we can't drive in Chicago. I go, come on, you're such babies,
It's different.
So, it is
different than driving in Benton Harbor.
Yeah, it is different, a lot different. So, but anyway, so that's what we'll make next week. We're going to make cornbread. Yes, cornbread.
Is it sunny where you are?
Yes, it was beautiful. It was like 20 some degrees when I went out, and that was at 8:30 this morning. We're supposed to hit 40 today.
Yeah.
But then possible snow tomorrow. So
tomorrow, right? It's 28 with a high of 37.
Good. Well, I'm going to enjoy the day as best I can, because I got to be running in and out of places, so it'll be good. I'm not fighting any awful weather. But that's it. Then I got to go and help my grandson.
What an honor for both of you.
He loves when I help him. He says, 13 years old, and still says, Grandma, I miss you helping me with my science project. So who knows, you know?
Is your snowball, is it in? You're going to pick it up, you said?
No, I'm going to go there because I'm going to look at both the snowball and the one in the ear so I can talk while I'm cooking, because that was a good suggestion. You know, I think you get it in your ear and you have a mic on the side or something.
You'd be like an aerobic instructor.
Oh, God. Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, let's go. One. Okay, everybody, let's do our arms.
I forget how you put your hands.
Your fingertips to your pads, the palms of your pads, thumbs up, and then do circles.
Out?
Yep. How many do you want to do?
I've already done 10.
Okay, so how many do you want to do? You want to do 50? Let's do 50.
Oh my God. I'll see if I can get there.
Tighten up. Make sure your palms are touching your pads of your fingertips. Yep. Clench them like hard if you can. It's hard. That activates another muscle. Okay, say we're at 20 right now.
Oh, I'm at 30. I'm not at 20.
20, come on. Now you're at 30. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now thumbs down and go backwards. Go the opposite way. There you go.
Looks like I'm going to take off.
Yeah, let's do 50.
Oh my God, my shoulders hurt now already.
And lower your arms a little bit. Lower them, take them down so it's not affecting your shoulder. Okay, you've done 20. 30.
But I've done more than that.
40.
You're making me sweat. I'm spritzing.
50.
Oh,
Schwitzing. Do you feel better now?
I feel sore.
Aww.
Now I look like the Walking Dead.
Is that what they look like?
That's how they walk.
Motion is lotion, my friend.
Yes, dear.
But it does. It tightens up here when you clench.
Okay, good. Now you're going to make me go get an adjustment.
I hope.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll see you maybe tomorrow night, but we'll see you next Tuesday for sure. We're going to make cornbread.
Gonna make cornbread.
Cool. Cool,
Okay.
cool. Oh, wait, don't leave it. Do you have a letter?
Oh, okay. Well, let's just go with C for cornbread.
C.
Or K for kick-ass, whichever one you like.
Kick-ass. All right, I'll go with kick-ass.
Let's do kick-ass.
K is kind of fun for me to say right now with you, Patty. I hope you have a kick-ass kind of day and everybody have some fun today and we will have some fun too. KNIGHT night. Oh yes, stay safe, stay healthy and be real nice. And maybe if you go out, smile to all that you see. Oh yes, have fun. Mama Grace, I'll see you. Joan Francis Messick, how are you? I'd love to see you soon. So come on back here on 11:11 with Jenna. 11:11 with Jenna. 11:11 with Jenna and Patti Lowman. Yes, we have some fun. Yes, we're gonna make some cornbread kind of next week. So right now, have those kaleidoscope kind of thoughts. And from your words, make them kind, you know. And from your heart, make it a kick-ass heart kind of day.
I have to say happy birthday to my friend Angie. She watches the show.
Happy birthday, Angie. Happy birthday to you. Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Angie. Happy birthday to you.
And many, 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 many more.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Love hard, Patti.
Real hard, Jenna.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.